Welcome, Maurice. After watching videos about the new Tudor Ranger and reading mixed opinions on the watch, some people like it, some people don't, I decided to go and see it in person for myself so I can share my thoughts on the new release with you all. So I went to a Tudor authorised dealer and got straight into it. I asked to see and try on the watch, and they were happy to assist me. My first impressions of the watch. I like it, guys. It has an all brushed finish, which lends well to daily wear and has a nice understated aesthetic. The bracelet is amazing. Guys, the bracelet is such a good upgrade. The female end links help the watch wear well on pretty much any wrist size. And the absence of the faux rivets compared to the Black Bay 58 give it a cleaner look and makes the taper, flow, and look much smoother compared to the Black Bay bracelet. The new clasp, the T-Fit clasp, is an excellent upgrade, and I wouldn't be surprised if they make it in addition to the Black Bay 58 or their other watches moving forward. It's very easy to use and it gives great on-the-fly adjustment. The clasp, it didn't really feel bulky. It wasn't bulky at all, and it was relatively thin, and I'd say it was well proportioned to the watch and the bracelet. The dial may seem boring to some at first, and maybe it is boring to you, but it has an interesting texture that just draws you in, and it has this warmth to it. When you look at it or stare at it. The red tip of the second hand, it works well. It breaks up that simple dial and adds a nice contrast and makes it easier to see when you're just glancing for the time. The hands on the watch, they're different shapes from one another, which makes it easier to read. However, you could argue it breaks the cohesiveness of the watch. I personally don't mind the hands, but I can see how it can detract others from ultimately purchasing the watch. It also has a shield logo on the dial, and it has the rose logo on the crown, which is a cool detail, kind of like the best of both worlds. I was also able to get it side by side with a Black Bay 58. Because I wanted to show you guys the differences for comparison, which made me notice some things. The case shares similarities with the Black Bay 58, but it does have some subtle differences. The absence of a timing bezel allows for more dial real estate, giving the watch a larger wrist presence and greater legibility. The bevel on the lugs, they're brushed on the Ranger, and they form a slightly different curve from the Black Bay 58. So if you put them side by side, the Black Bay 58 has these polished bevels. The Ranger has the brushed, and if you look at it, the bevels do curve just a slight touch differently, but still overall very similar. Overall, I feel the Ranger, it's a great watch with an in-house movement and inspiration from heritage. I feel it presents a great value proposition. I did ask the sales associate if they had it in stock and ready to buy, but unfortunately they didn't. And it's understandable, brand new watch, a lot of hype surrounding it, so I wasn't expecting them to have any in stock at that moment. She told me if I'm not in a rush, I could wait a few months and they may have one in stock for if I return, or alternatively she offered me to put my name down and I could be looking at a few weeks wait. So that's not too bad considering a brand new watch newly released. All in all, guys, it's a watch you can wear daily with confidence. That all brushed finishing really does help with wearability. You won't have to worry about scratches that much, and I can see it in my collection in the future, and with all this wait list drama, you know, at this authorized dealer, I had no purchase history. This was my first time ever going into a Tudor authorized dealer. So this was my first time ever going into a Tudor authorized dealer. So I had no purchase history at all with Tudor. So you know, and she said I could get it within a few weeks. She encouraged me to put my name down, and yeah, it was simple as that. So yeah, you know, I think it's a great watch. I think it's a great release from Tudor, and I think I might have to get one. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more watch content. See you guys.